Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. What a day. We got a lot done, which is great. But we got some wiring issues. So I've hooked something up wrong somewhere. Maybe multiple things. And which I didn't think I was doing at the time, so it should be interesting. So little bit of a challenge there, which should have taken, a couple minutes, has taken 2 days. Probably got 24 hours involved in wiring at this point. But we're getting through it. So basically what's happening is this. Let me show you. So I have, as odd as this is, when I'm just going to show you, because it'll make more sense if I just show you what kind of craziness is happening. We did get the battery installed, and we did fix the squeaky doors, which is nice. Okay, we're live and in living color here. So, this is what happens. Ignition on. Okay, I get the blue high beam light, okay, right out of the gate. Now listen, you can hear the relay click in. Now I have headlights, okay, both headlights, looking good, no issues there. I got the running lights, no issues. Coming back here, I've got, for some reason, these are on. Nothing over there. Yeah, you see the difference there? Now, if I turn my turn signal on, say to the driver's side, I got nothing. Okay? Nothing. Not even in the back. Then, which I think I blew a fuse, nothing to the passenger side, turn signal. Okay? Now, if I turn the headlights off, turn signal, nothing, turn signal, I definitely blew a fuse. But what would normally happen here, if the fuse wasn't blown, is I'd have turn signal here, I'd have turn signal there with the headlights off, and I'd have it in the back. Very odd, right? And then, even weirder, when you turn the hazard lights on, the headlights flash, the tail lights flash, everything flashes. So I have wired something up very wrong. I'm not sure how I did that, but I did. So I got to figure that out. So that's kind of where we're at tomorrow. Again, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and unhook everything that has to do with turn signals and headlights and just start again. And go through this wire by wire and just make sure I've got this right. And probably clean up some of this spaghetti, because this is half the problem is I can't see what the hell I'm doing. It started out with a good purpose and it ended up not being great. Anyway, good news. We got a speedometer. Yeah, I don't know if it works. Eddie, there's your seats, buddy. They're installed. Got the seat tracks, all of that installed today, which is great. I've got this dash panel ready to go in, but I've got it out at the moment just to let me have ease of access to all these wires. I got the duct in for the defrost. I did get the glove box mat cut correctly. We have seat belts. So we got seat belts, all the things. We're getting closer. So kind of here's where we're at. I need tomorrow to go through the wiring. Okay, that just has to happen. I got to get that squared away. Hopefully I find it quickly and, you know, by lunch kind of thing, and we're moving on. But if not, and it takes me the next 2 days, it takes me the next 2 days. I will physically rewire this entire car and make my own harness if I have to get this thing done. So that's where we're at there. Some other things. I talked to the glass guy. Our glass is done and ready for the hardtop. He will be here Saturday at some point to install the glass in the hardtop. He has requested that the hardtop be on the car. So tomorrow, Big Ron and me will set this on here, get all of our latches and things and all that hooked up and the weather stripping around it and so on and so forth, and get the hardtop on the car tomorrow, hopefully. We also would like to take, so the mirrors that are going to go on here are not stock Volkswagen thing mirrors. I'm using the California mirrors that we put on our street rods. So right now the mirrors that are going to go on the thing are actually on the Chrysler 300. So to give you an idea, these are the mirrors, same mirrors. The only thing is these have the turn signals in it. The ones that are going on the thing will not. But I saw these on a thing and they looked fantastic. So I'm putting these mirrors on the thing. And so hopefully tomorrow, the wiring's not terrible. We can get the hardtop on, latched, weather stripping, and then I've got my wheel spacers. Thank you, Mike, again, from thingparts.com. And I'm going to get them on the car, get the car on the ground, and then measure my toe in, and then adjust my toe in, and so the back matches the front, so we drive straight down the road, and then you know, from there we're getting pretty close. From there I can lock down my steering arms and then put a gas tank in it. Once I put a gas tank in it, we are going to drive this monster. There's your glove box with the glove box mat and everything. Now, show you this here. One of the things that Mike sent me. Hold up. Let's get that thing out. One of the things we got was the wire. Comes across here. The correct wire for the gas tanks in the unit. Okay. I have that ran. It's already hooked up into the gauge cluster. All we got to do is put the gas tank in, hook up the lines, plug it in. In theory, it should work. I don't really want to plug that in until I get the wiring stuff figured out. But that's how close we are. So the things that are left to do: hardtop has to get installed. Back seat springs have to get installed here, and then the back seat back in it. I need to do the Velcro on the Cocoa mats back here. Super easy, quick. I got the biggies, the wiring. Get the wiring done, get the dash assembled. Put the wheel spacers on. Adjust my toe in, adjust my steering arms, lock it down, do a final check, go straight into putting a gas tank in it, fill it up with some fuel. I got to put the headlight rings on once I figure out the wiring, and yeah, drive it, test drive it, make sure nothing stupid happens, and then go around it, do some touch-ups, some polishing, and we should be there. So we're not that far off, guys. Oh, front bumper. Front bumper has to get done, painted and on, and the horn. That's a biggie. But the front bumper's not that bad. that should be a 1 to 2 day deal for Ron, just because of drying times. But hopefully by Sunday, the goal is by Sunday to have this car ready to go, and then from there we can hopefully fix the truck, and then you know, kind of go from there. We gotta basically repair the frame on the truck, put a plate in, and change the oil, fuel filters, water separator, all that kind of stuff, and check the tire pressure and so on and so forth. So lots of things left to do, but we are 5 days away and we're in a good place. A lot of this we will fly through. Hardtop won't take that long, wheels won't take that long, fuel tank won't take that long, headlight rings, minutes. You know, the real problem right now is right here. So now theoretically I will be able to drive this car into the Louisville Street Rod Nationals as we sit today, with the wiring as it is. It's not great. I don't need great. I need it to start and go into gear and drive in and park. So as long as it does those things, we should be okay. But I would love to drive in with brake lights, turn signals, tail lights, headlights, you know, gauge cluster working, everything doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that's, you know, still something we got to figure out. But we do have a radio, which is amazing, and we got wipers, so that's good. And yeah, what else do you need? We're just going to a car show, you know. So I would love to have this done and ready for sale, and it might be if the wiring goes right. But if not, then it'll just be there for y'all to see, and we'll do a bunch of videos and stuff with it at the show, and I'm sure people will like it and check it out. It's so unique, and being at a Street Rod Nationals, I mean, how many of these are going to be there? Not many. So now if we wanted to go look at 69 Camaros, my God, there would probably be a couple hundred of them. But 73, 74 Volkswagen things, don't think I've ever seen one there. But I haven't been in probably 10 years, so, you know, there you go. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at. That's the state of the union. We are not as far away as it seems. It's just a couple weird things that are tripping us up at the moment, but tomorrow you should see the hardtop on here, and hopefully some great news from me on the wiring, and hopefully the wheels are on it and the toe ends adjusted. If I can just get that done to where Saturday I'm putting a fuel tank in it, driving around the neighborhood and making sure everything works, man, we're rocking. And Saturday, you know, again, we're getting the glass put in the hardtop, and just kind of going from there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching Brown's Rod and Custom. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and you know, once this one's done, we're moving right into the 40 Ford as soon as we get back from Louisville, and we'll be getting that thing ready for paint and done and all the things. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.